What's up, y'all? Vlad Speaks back. So I watched this game last night between the Golden State Warriors and the Dallas Mavericks. And one thing was clear to me, and didn't think I would be saying this early, but Luka Doncic is the best player out of both of the teams. I'm going to say that again. Luka Doncic is the best player out of both teams. And listen, I'm a big time lover of Steph Curry. Big time. I'm one of his biggest fans. I predicted back when Seth Curry was going through some of his injuries in his first early years. I said one day this guy will be, if not the best player in the league, the most exciting, the most watched, and he's going to win a couple of titles. I said that years ago, and people thought I was crazy. All right. But I say this because Luka Doncic different from Steph Curry. He's able to score in more ways. All right, there's 5 ways to score in basketball, as has been outlined by many of our greats like the great Isaiah Thomas. That is, get to the rim, the post, the free throw line, the mid-range, and the three-pointer. When we look at Seth Curry and his scoring, Seth Curry is primarily a free throw shooter, of course. Gets a lot of his points from the free throw line. A three-point shooter, the greatest three-point shooter ever. And he gets to the rack for the most part. Once in a while, he'll use the mid-range, but it's far in between. He doesn't make it a staple in his game. You'll see him utilize it when his three isn't falling, but it's not to the point where I consider it a staple in his game. And as far as the post, of course, that's non-existent. Whereas Luka Doncic, on the other hand, can score in the post. He can score at the free throw line. He can get to the rack. He can shoot the three. And he can score from the mid-range. He scores all 5 ways. You know, the guy is phenomenal on offense when it comes to scoring and when it comes to court vision. I think he's actually, though Steph Curry is underrated for his passing and his court vision, I think Luka makes that more of a staple of his game, so I have to consider him better in that department. He's the best player in this series. And Dallas Maverick fans even know that loss last night was disappointing. Very, very much so. Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. Dallas Mavericks will be all right. The series does not start, remember, until the opponent wins on the road. Golden State did what they were supposed to do. But I'm telling you, Dallas should have. If these guys have heart, and I believe they do have heart, if they have heart, they should feel that they discovered something in that game too. When they came out there and they jumped on the Warriors. When they came out there and blitzed them with the ball movement and also with the defense. And Luka kept it up. Kept focused. And this is the other guy here. Jalen Brunson. Now, a lot of you people who don't watch college basketball or who don't give credence to college basketball may be surprised by what he's doing. I, being a Philadelphian, am not at all surprised by what he's doing. I go back with Jalen Brunson. His father, Rick Brunson, used to play for the Temple Owls back in the 90s. And his son, Jalen, was even better than him. Played for the Villanova Wildcats. I watched pretty much, I would say about 70% of the games Jalen Brunson played. I watched him lead the Villanova Wildcats to 2 NCAA championships as the starting point guard on those teams. Though the first time you say he shared duties with Archie Diacono. But Jalen Brunson was still the primary ball handler. And he was the go-to guy, especially on that second team. All of those guys, man, who were trained by the great G. Wright. I'm not surprised by what they're doing, whether you're talking about Mikal Bridges or whether you're talking about Josh Hart, whether you're talking about Pascal. All of those guys, when they come, they were ready for the NBA. These guys were scary because most of them were 4-year players who didn't rush to go to the NBA and not have their skills honed. These guys were ready. They know the game. They came prepared. Listen, Dallas Mavericks, I believe, will win both games at home and will return to Golden State with the possible momentum. And the reason I say this is because this is a team, man, that they play defense. They play defense. When you have defense, you always have a shot. Now, I don't know that they're going to beat the Warriors, but what I will tell you, Dallas fans, don't be discouraged by what you saw. Your team is real. And if they get that lead on Golden State again, which it will happen because I believe that first half was real. They won't relinquish it at home. And Golden State, those performances by Poole and those other guys, those performances are not going to be there. So don't worry about it, man. Y'all going to be in for a long season. Peace. Long series, rather. Not season. Series. Peace.